Good afternoon, Andrews High School graduates, and their parents. We want to touch base with you and give you some information, updating you on graduation, some final plans that we've put in place. We are excited that we're going to get to have graduation at Mustang Bowl. We know that a lot has gone on this spring, a lot has changed for you graduates and parents. We've been in an interesting situation, so we are excited that we're going to get to have graduation at Mustang Bowl. So let's just jump right to it. Graduation will take place at Mustang Bowl for Andrews High School. Mustang Bowl, Friday night, 7 p.m. on May 22nd. I'll say that again. Friday night, 7 p.m., May 22nd at Mustang Bowl. We will have our graduation ceremony. We'll also live stream that so people that can't make it to the Mustang Bowl can watch that on their TV, tablet, phone, computer. We'll get that out. It will be a traditional ceremony, but it's going to be a little bit different. It's not a normal setup. If you've been to graduation before, we've had it facing the home side. It's been unlimited seating, unlimited attendance. What we're going to do, because some of the things that have been set up and parameters or restrictions by the state and by the governor, we're excited we get to have it, so we'll follow those. But we're going to have to cap and we're going to have to monitor the number of attendees that can be there. So what we'll do, we're going to set the stage rather than close to the home side and only use the home side. What we're going to do is we're going to set the stage and the graduates in the center of the field, slightly to the north. And what that does for us is then we can put family on both sides of the stadium. So that means on the home and the visitor side. And then what that allows is everybody has a great view, everyone can see, and we're also socially distanced so that we meet all of the requirements that have been put in place. So each graduate's going to be given 4 tickets, and there's going to be 2 on each side. I know that's a little bit different than maybe what you've seen or heard from other places, but in everything that we've looked at, we believe that will allow us to get as many family members in the stadium, but also to let that have a social distance so that everyone is safe. So what it'll be is we'll allow 2 on the home side and 2 on the visitor side. Now, we thought about going A through like L and then M through Z, putting A through L on one side, M through Z on the other, and letting all 4 family members sit together. But the problem with that is we didn't know who to put on what side because there'll be it's a great view, but splitting that up and trying to decide who would go where, we just felt like if mom, dad, or if grandma, grandpa, whoever wants to be on the home side can, and then the other 2 can be on the visitor side. That way everything's equal and fair, and everyone has adequate seating. We will have tickets that will be given out. We have them made up already. We have a home ticket that's kind of a grayish color. It has the stamp on it, so we'll know that's the real ticket. Then that's the home side, and then for the visitor side, we'll have kind of a goldish color, and it has a stamp on it so that we know that it's the original ticket. Those tickets will be given to each graduate during the meeting that we'll have on Thursday, May 21st, to kind of finalize to see if there's anything that needs to be turned in. Just that final kind of last meeting that we do to go over all the ins and outs of kind of closing out the year. That meeting will take place Thursday morning on May 21st. But graduates, you'll receive more information from Mr. Karanko on that, about that meeting and what to do and all the details that come with that. So don't worry about not getting all the details here. But at that meeting, you'll be given these tickets, and you'll want to make sure that you get those to your parents, and so that you and your parents can decide who can be in attendance at Mustang Bowl and which side they'll be on. And again, if you've got more family coming, we understand that, and that's fantastic. But the rest of your family will need to watch from your home or from wherever they are, so that we can be socially distanced and proper safety measures put in place. We will send out a map that is a very basic map of Mustang Bowl that simply shows where each group can park. We'll have a student section that needs to park so they can go and be checked in a certain area for their cap and gown and all the good stuff that goes with checking for graduation. And the folks with a home side ticket. We'll park on the home side, and then we'll designate a gate for you to go in. That way we can do all of the safety procedures that are required as far as certifying that everyone's healthy and all that good stuff. And then the people with a visitor ticket will park on the visitor side, go through a designated gate so we can do all of the safety procedures and everything that's required. I know it's a lot to do, but we're willing to do that so that we can have this ceremony for you, graduates, for your family, for your parents. We think it's going to be great. So to kind of recap that part, we're going to have parents and family on both sides. That way everybody's got everyone has a great view, everyone has equal seating. What we'll do is when the students walk into the stadium, the processional, if you will, they'll come in on one side, then they'll seat themselves in their designated seat. We'll do our speeches and all the other parts of graduation. Then they'll get their diploma, and then their recessional, when they leave the stadium, they'll leave on the other side. That way both sides of the stadium get to see the student up close, and so that everyone gets a great view. Again, the graduates will park in a specific spot and go in and be checked. We went over the parking for the family. Again, you'll be given 4 tickets. We do ask that if you come to Mustang Bowl and are coming up to the gate, we need you to have the ticket. We're not going to be allowed to let someone enter without a ticket, and to avoid any issues, we're just asking for your complete cooperation and to have a ticket and to come in and present that ticket to the school personnel that'll be at the gate. We need to also go over a couple of things that will be different. If you've been to Mustang Bowl AHS graduations before, once the graduation ceremony is finished, it's common everyone comes to the field and everyone talks and congregates and hangs out for a long time, and that's awesome, but we're not allowed to do that this year. They've put the provisions in place that we need to have the ceremony safely, and then we need everyone to exit the facility so that we can do things according to their provisions. So when the ceremony's finished, the students will do their recessional. They will exit and then be released from Mustang Bowl to their vehicles. So we're not going to be allowed to congregate on the stadium football field. So when the students leave, then we will release the parents, and then we ask that everybody goes to their homes and celebrates accordingly. So really, we're just asking for your cooperation. This is a special event. Your student has worked hard for this. This is a monumental moment for families. And so we're just asking for everyone to respect the ceremony, respect the district, but most importantly, to respect the graduate. We ask them every year, we ask the graduates to do their best during the ceremony to respect the parents and family that are in attendance. This year, we're asking the same thing. The reason I bring that up is because we will have the seats marked, not by name, it's general admission, but we'll have the seats marked so that where you'll sit, then we will have more than adequate distance between you and the next 2 people sitting in the row. We'll do all that. We're just asking that you not stand, walk around, get up by the fence. We're just asking that people sit in the marked seating. Let's have a great ceremony, and then let's leave according to when we're released. We will have restroom facilities available. We'll have all of that taken care of, so that's not a problem. But really, if we all follow kind of the guidelines that we've been given, this can be a fantastic ceremony. It is different. It's a little bit uncommon or unique, but that's how this spring has been. But we are excited, and we are more than relieved that we get to have a graduation and we get to do it outside. So we're looking forward to it. We're looking forward to seeing you, family there to celebrate the students' graduation. It'll be Friday night, 7 p.m. Mustang Bowl, May the 22nd. So we are praying that weather cooperates and that we are allowed to do all of that. If weather does get in the way, we're not allowed to have an inside ceremony. We're not allowed to have a graduation ceremony inside currently by the state standards. So we'll have to send everyone home. But what we're working on is at least we'll have things in place to where we can maybe individually get your graduate, get a picture or recorded where they get their diploma. The kiddos that have speeches, we'll work on getting them recorded so that we can at least have that maybe on a video, and we can send that home to you. But we're not doing too great a detail of that because our goal is going to be to have it at Mustang Bowl 7 p.m. on Friday night. So we've got everything planned out. Now if you guys can just pray for great weather, no wind, no rain, it'll be fantastic. So if you have any questions, contact your principal, Mr. Karanko. If you need any questions answered by us, you can holler at us at the central office. But wanted to get this to you so that you can finalize your plans. We know we told you a while back that it would be Friday. We've talked to a lot of parents, and they appreciated that because they've been able to set things up, and they've got a lot of plans set up for Friday. So we just want to finalize that for you so you can plan and know that you'll be able to have the graduate obviously get in, and then you'll have 4 tickets, and we'll be spread out through Mustang Bowl to have a great ceremony. Again, excuse me, again, if you have any questions, let us know. But it is a great day to be a Mustang. It's a great day to have a Mustang graduation at Mustang Bowl. So we're looking forward to it, and we'll see you then. Thank you.